Exercise, what exercise are we on?
19.3.
19.3. Questions we're going to do in class, guys. Call them out for me. Which ones do you want done? Number 6 is one of them. What about the other ones? 10. And?
2.
Question 2, quickly. 14, is it? Yeah, 14 as well, right? So here we go.
16.
I'll do 16 in a second. Okay. Starting off in these ones here. What you notice is that the two numbers they have in common are -3 and -3. What this means is when you remove -3 from -3ab, or sorry, when you remove -3a from -3ab, what's left? B. So -3a multiplied by b gives you -3ab. And then we're going to put in minus or plus c. We're going to put in a plus c. Because -3a multiplied by c is -3ac. Because -3 multiplies in by it. For question 6, what they both have in common is q. But you can take out minus q as well. So you take out minus q, you're going to get minus q into r. Because minus q times r is minus qr. And then we're going to be left with 3s. But it's going to be -3s or plus 3s. It's going to be a minus because two minuses when you multiply them together make a plus. Plus 3qs. Okay, next step is number 10. And in number 10, once again you split them up into 2 bits. Okay, now the problem is with number 10 is it doesn't work out. There's actually nothing you can take out in common. Now what I told the guys the other day is this: you want a pattern like this. This is a 1 3 1 3 pattern, and that's a good thing because the small number is followed by the big number, the small number again is followed by the big number. The only problem is that 3r and pq have nothing in common, so what we're going to do is we're going to change this around. Change the 3r with the 3q. So you're going to get pq plus 3q equal plus pr plus 3r. Stop there. Now what can we take out of the first two, Stephen?
Q.
Q into? PQ plus 3Q.
Sorry, I just can't remember.
Okay, that's alright. Q into P plus 3. Okay, plus what is in common to two of these? R into P plus 3. The same bracket exists in both of them. So what do we get now, guys? Q plus R bracket P plus 3. Okay, so that's one of the questions done there. Okay. Ushin, looking at the big numbers here, what pattern do you see? What I mean by the big numbers is the normal numbers. What normal numbers do you see?
2, 5, 5 and 2.
Okay, 2, 5, 5 and 2. Do you see the way they're not in the same order? Yeah? So what we can do here is we can change them around a little. Okay? Now, what's the problem with 5c and 2ab? Do they have anything in common?
Yeah.
So we could change around the 5b and the 5c. So we get 2ab minus 5b minus 5c plus 2ac. Are you happy with that? Now what's still the problem? It's still 2, 5 and 5 followed by
2.
So let's change this one around. Put the 2 in front of the 5. So we're going to get 2ab minus 5b plus 2ac minus 5c. Now let's see what happens. What did you have in common, Ushin?
B.
Take out b and what's left over?
B. 2.
2.
2A.
2a. 2a multiplied by b? 2ab. 2ab, because you multiply, you just put the letter beside it. Now what, if you take b out of 5 minus 5b, what's left?
5.
Is it
2.
Is it minus 5 or plus 5?
Minus 5.
So what's b multiplied by minus 5?
Minus 10, or minus 10b.
Minus 5b. No, Ocean, we're just multiplying the b by the minus 5. The 2 has nothing to do with it. Minus 5b. Now we're on this part, Ocean. Now we're on these two. Now what can come out about this? C. Brackets. Now, just looking at this part here, Ocean, when you remove out the c, what's left?
2a.
2a. And now c multiplied by 2a is 2ac. Now looking at this part here, oh sorry, the full thing, minus 5c, what happens if you take out c, what's left?
Minus 5.
Exactly. And you see when you multiply it back out, you get the exact same thing. Now what's the answer then?
2a minus 5.
In the second bracket, what's in the first bracket?
b plus c.
B plus c in the first bracket. Okay? Alright guys. Yes, Arson. Number 16, we're going to try it two ways. Now, once again, I'm going to put in numbers in front of the ones that have no numbers, because it has to be the number 1. Now, currently speaking, it's 2, 1, 2, 1. That's okay, isn't it? Because it's the same ratio. The bigger number is twice the smaller one. Twice the smaller one again, okay? But look at this, okay? We can do this another way now, right? Now the problem is 2AP plus BQ. They have nothing in common. So what'd be a good move? Change this one here for this one here. So I'm going to change BQ for minus BP. So you're going to get 2AP minus BP. Okay, what has to lead again? The 2. We get minus 2AQ. And plus BQ. Now let's look at this, guys. What can we take out of the first two? P into
2a minus b.
2a minus b. And what about the second one? We already know that the second bracket should be 2a minus b. So what multiplies by 2a to give you minus 2aq?
Q.
Not q. Minus q. Minus q times 2a. Minus 2aq. Minus q times minus b. Plus bq. What's the answer then? P minus q into 2a minus b. Now, I'm going to show you another way of doing the same question that Arson already asked me about. I think, Stephen and Arson would have asked me about it. Or Ryan as well, sorry. Okay? Look at this way of doing it. Okay? The other way of writing this down is, what happens if we change the 2aq for the bq? We get 2ap minus 2aq plus bq minus bp. Now look what happens here, guys, okay? This time, if I write down the big numbers, it's going to be 2, 2, 1, 1. Now, do you know why that's okay? Because they're in the same proportion. 2 divided by 2? 1. 1 divided by 1? So it doesn't matter. Okay? So look what happens now. Take out 2 and what do we get? Or 2a. And what do we get? Okay, and what about the second one? Plus b?
Q minus b.
Ooh. I know. Just give me a second. Okay, guys. It's the wrong way round. So if you rub this out and you change the two of these around, do you understand? If it's the wrong way around, switch them. And look what happens now. So we're going to switch the two of these and we're going to make an extra step. It's going to be minus BP minus BP plus BQ. Now what should the bracket be? It should be P minus Q. So what letter goes in here to make this work?
Minus b. Minus b.
Minus B. Because minus B times P minus BP minus B times Q plus BQ. Now what happens now, guys? 2A minus B into
P minus Q.
P minus Q. Okay. Are they the same answer?
Yeah.
But they're a different way. And why are they the same? Because 3 multiplied by 2 is the same thing as 2 multiplied by 3. It's the same thing. Okay guys, I'm going to do number 22. And then we're going to stay here for another exercise today. And we're going to do a couple more of these to really get us in the right frame of mind to do these. Okay, because they're very important. Alright, so we're going to go for number 22. Now look at this, 22. Harry didn't particularly like this one, okay, so we'll see what's going on here. P minus Q minus 3AP plus 3AQ. Now, I know 2 ways to do this, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to assume we can't do it starting off. Now, if we can't do this, what would be a good swap? Can anybody tell me? What would be a good swap, Connor?
3AP for Q.
3AP for Q would be a good swap. Now, why would that be considered a good swap?
Because P and P are similar, so you multiply 3A by P plus P.
Yeah. And what about the numbers? They match up, don't they? 1, 3, 1, 3. It's grand. Take out what's in common. P into?
P into
P multiplied by what gives you 1P? 1. P multiplied by what gives you 3A? Minus 3A, sorry, minus 3AP, yeah. What? Do you know that the bracket should be the same, shouldn't it? If it works out, it should be the same. So, sorry? Q. And is it plus Q or minus Q? Now, excuse me. Always make sure that it works out. P times 1, 1P. P times 3A, minus 3AP. Minus Q times 1, minus Q times minus 3A. Only when you do the check are you to move on to the next one. And what's the answer? P minus Q into? Now, I think Luke is going to ask me the question I'm about to ask you guys. Go this one now. Okay, we rearranged this, didn't we?
Yeah.
The question I'm going to put to you guys is, did we need to rearrange it?
No.
Okay, Garrett seems quite confident. Garrett, why did we not need to rearrange this?
Because the P and the Q, the one goes by.
Okay, the 1 goes in front of them. So look at this, okay? The 1 goes here, and the 1 goes here. What can I take out of the first 2? 1 bracket. By default, the second bracket should be the same. What number goes in here to multiply P minus 3A? Now look, what's the answer now? 1 minus 3A. P minus. It's basically the reverse of the answer we just got.
So which one should we do?
If you can do it both ways, that's excellent. Guys,